Hello, today I will be giving the presentation over our third report of the Witherspoon. To begin, here's our first slide, which introduces our owner, Ms. Jessica Hewitt, and our writers and creators of this advertising campaign, which are Anita, Shelby, Jonah, and myself. For our creative strategy, we decided to focus mainly on four key aspects, which were a website, a Facebook page, a YouTube account, and a TikTok account. Why a TikTok account? One of the fastest growing platforms in the world. It allows you to create a short video to your liking with whatever music and filter that you want. It has a basis of over 250 million people using it, and it's available in 154 countries worldwide, and has a majority of younger generation using it. We decided that TikTok would be a perfect app to use to implement our short videos to encourage those people who are interested in possibly learning how to dance, a way of kind of having another style and another close person at home who has a place where they can also teach you, not just show you on an app. So that's where we decided to really kind of implement her short videos to get that point across that there's also a way for you to come down and really do this in person and to follow through with this lessons that you've been shown on TikTok. Along with hashtags and trendy songs, it's important when choosing these and selecting these because this can, obviously make you more popular, less popular. And when we're going to be targeting this app, we're going to be really pushing it towards, the female aspect and the mothers and those kids who are more interested in possibly learning how to, do their own princess dance, or maybe women who are looking to get a dance choreographed as well might see that Jessica put a video that is about, waltzing or some formal form of dance that could be used in a wedding reception or something like that. When we're taking into account costs, and for this advertising campaign, TikTok is around 50,000 to 120,000, depending on the type and your durations, how much effort you put into it. We're proposing that this is going to be a lot less than that, just because she really has, good space, plenty of people. She has clientele, and she will be able to bust out a bunch of videos quickly and be able to stay popular and relevant as long as she sticks to the plan of implementing, these lessons and not really kind of just being like a trend or like just making funny kind of. I mean, it's okay to make those funny posts, but mostly we're really going to be trying to inform people these cool, new, hip, unique dances or whatever style of dances that Ms. Jessica decides to implement on her page. Next, we decided to go with Facebook. And why Facebook? It's because 7 out of 10 adults in the United States are frequent users. This means that 2.4 billion people log onto Facebook each month. 74% of high income earners are Facebook users. And what we're really planning to use this information is when we're updating her actual account for the Witherspoon and totally revising it and like I said, updating it. And how so we're going to be uploading more photos, updating her statuses more, updating different key videos that show off the Witherspoon being used in different ways of the venue, from her wedding receptions, or her princess parties, or uh, dealing with her college themed parties, dance parties. Another way that we decided Facebook was going to be able to help really get the clientele that we need from Miss Jessica is, since she has an artistic uh, background, dance and setting up for these themed parties, that this will really grab the attention of this sort of user, because it's been shown statistically that the people who mostly use this are, can easily get bored and lose interest easily if they aren't, if the video is too long, or if the video doesn't have anything to do with, being artsy, or really kind of be out there and wow and kind of catch your eye like dancing would, and all the things that Miss Jessica is offering. So we felt like this would probably be the one of the better apps for her to get on and really implement a lot of the updates for, because she can really grab a big chunk of clientele from people who sleep on really focusing and working hard on promoting themselves on Facebook. And it just shows with the statistics that Facebook has had a resurgence of new customers and new people joining, and all we can see is continued growth for the future of Facebook ads and advertising for Facebook. Our third creative strategy we decided to go with was YouTube. And why YouTube? Well, it's the second most visited site in the world. 73% of the adults in the United States use Facebook. And this means that we are able to focus on those adults and really explaining to them uh, in depth these different routines of dances that are a little bit more advanced, or how she's going to be able to set up these princess party layouts, and definitely give potential customers more ideas to what to do with the space, or what different things that they might want to implement but they're not sure of, and kind of really add more to their imagination when creating a special event at this venue. YouTube has also deals with 62% of business people using it, and like I said, the ages that are most popular with this site are a little bit more in our ballpark, in our range. We were aiming from 18 to 34, and that's where it perfectly is. And this really helps narrow us down a little bit more and hit our target market a little bit more precise. And when we're trying to create this content for this app, uh, this platform, it can be expensive, but what we narrowed it down to was that for her to be able to make quality video, she was going to have to invest at least $250, uh, because people are really going to want to see quality work. Her explaining things, but not just that, but just her showing that she is also cares enough to put quality work into her video. So we narrowed it down to about $250. That would basically be the base cost for her to make that promise of keeping a good quality video, and also just improve her great content. And also, if she decided to push the envelope and really stretch her budget, we thought that $500 would be perfect. That's more than enough for her to really get all the editing done for her videos and be able to uh, consistently put out good content on this, of her, giving the teachings and her setup and a little bit more imaginative creativity to those people who might aren't a little bit unsure about what aspects of the whole venue look like, and the layout, and exactly what steps will follow in those short TikTok videos that they saw, you know, previously, that they're more interested in now, because there's a follow-up video on YouTube that she's given a little bit more in depth, because her TikTok was a little bit too fast. And lastly, we decided to implement a website. And why a website? Simply because it would offer more of a cost breakdown, a first-hand reviews of comments of past customers who have actually scheduled events there, and really provide that information to people who are looking to possibly buying and renting and using the venue in whatever way that they decide to use it. But also, we're going to be uploading photos and videos of the different events being utilized, and just showing how the space is being utilized, and really kind of have this be like the one-stop shop of, this is the final product. This will also have various links to all our different social media platforms, our TikTok accounts, our Facebook account, and our YouTube account. But a majority of this website is going to be, focused around, being the final place where you kind of look to get the final okay or not okay. This isn't for me. This is for me type of kind of decision-making place this is the whole main for it to schedule. You can also do your scheduling here, where you're going to plan about availability. We're going to be talking about the different, how do you say, not just different events that possibly could be coming up, and different ideas, what things that she's hosting, different dancing that she's hosting for her class or her workout classes, and just kind of keeping overall up to date, just like Facebook, just a little bit more broader, more detailed, just because you're here just to kind of read and find out more information. So this is where we're decided to really get into more detail in a lot of the things that we're offering here for the venue. And we found out that it was going to be somewhere between $2,000 and $10,000 to start up, because we want this to not just be a piece of crap website. We really wanted to put a lot of work in and make sure that this website ran smoothly and had proper links and was able to flow correctly and properly give people the information that they need to make those decisions for them if they were thinking about possibly renting out the venue. So why a Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and a website for advertising for our creative strategy? We really thought that this would focus on maximizing the clientele's imagination, but also keeping them engaged, not really losing them, because some people find that this, what Miss Jessica offers is right for them, and they're all on board for it. And some people might be bored, but we're trying to make it palatable for everybody to at least be able to sit through it, and at least be able to not skip it or be thrown off by it or anything like that, be turned away from it just because it was something boring to them. We all wanted to be everybody to be able to enjoy it, no matter if they aren't somebody who prefers dancing. But also, we thought that this was going to also be the most creative and simplistic, but also budget saving campaign that we could do, that was also going to not lack in effectiveness, because like I said, we would still be updating people. We would still be keeping up with our daily posts. We would still be keeping up with those videos and pushing out content with, good editing and production. So, all this implemented to funnel down to this website where we have it set to where, these people can really make this final decision if they do want to be the next customers to rent out this venue. And basically that's, these reasons on why we really decided that these four were going to be the best concepts for Miss Jessica to, hit all of her marks on the showing off and getting more customers, and to rent out her venue for weddings, college themed parties, and princess parties. And that concludes presentation 3. Thank you.